I'm saddened, frustrated, and concerned over the outcome of the November 8th election. The library millage failed through lies, misinformation, and hate-filled signs littered throughout the Jamestown community. The mission of the Safeguard Patmos Committee to sow distrust worked, but what was the cost?
I believe the library should remain open, but I do not think that those who have spoken before me understand that a community's preferences should be reflected within the library's books. I had a sign in my yard. I did, a handmade sign, and I proudly had that in my yard, and I would do that again. Larry, you went out of the way to present yourself to all the media since the vote to make it sound like we are evangelical, Christian, LGBTQ haters, which is so far from the truth. When I saw the genderqueer book and the boy-girl giving blowjobs and everything else, and my sister who has grandkids, my niece who has her kids here, and there's multiple other books that are disgusting, and we were asking, can you please do something with these books? I know you can't ban books, you can't burn books, put them all in a corner, put them all in their one area then where kids aren't going to stumble across the pornography and the sexualization of children. A selection policy should be developed that speaks to this desire by the community. I use the library every week. My grandchildren use the library every week. I do not want to see it closed. I would like to see us do something to keep the library open for all the members of this community. And if that means pandering, or if that means honoring what this community desires, then I believe that is what we should do.
Of this community shuttering the doors of the library over a display of a few materials the library offered. I never imagined that in a collection of 67,000 and access to millions of books statewide, that 90 books featuring the LGBTQ plus community would shut down a library. It breaks my heart. I am shocked that the people are surprised that the library will close. You can't vote to eliminate funding for the library and say you don't want it to close. You can't say you're doing it just to send a message and not expect there to be consequences to your actions. It's not a symbolic move. It's a death sentence. And I hope the community is prepared to live with that. Books such as Spinning, Kiss Number 8, Heartstopper, The Breakaways, and Genderqueer, to name a few, contain grossly inappropriate sexual content for children and young adults and ought to be removed from the library. This isn't about diversity, inclusion, or LGBTQ issues. This is about what literature is appropriate for young readers. I hope you make the right decision and remove these books and any like it from the Patmos Library immediately. Thank you.
And who are raising their families in this area and paying their taxes here. How do you, as a library board, plan to get more local support for the work you are doing and the choices you are making for the Patmos Library? Thank you.
I have been a part of this community, and I disagree with the woman ahead of me that she paints a picture that Jamestown will never recover and it's going to be a dark, terrible, horrible place where we all hate each other. And I don't think that's true. We've got now 3 more board members on that are willing to work with the community. The community has spoken, the majority of the community has spoken, and we want to see change. And that's all we want. We're not hating. I'm not out hating everybody in these communities and everything else. And I will put a sign up again if I have to. I mean, it's not about hate. I wish everybody behind me, I would like to turn because everybody else says, get it all through your heads, you know? It's not about hate. This isn't about, it's evil and good versus evil is what it is. It isn't left versus right, but it's right versus wrong. These books are wrong, and they're destroying our community.